first mission in rubber guard is to break and maintain posture control on your opponent. If your opponent is up here, I'm in some serious trouble with punches and elbows, and this is not a good place to be. Plus, you can't submit anybody with this kind of distance between us. I need to close the distance. Either she may already be down because I can throw punches and she's gonna time her punches at the right spot, or I gotta go up and grab her and yank her down right here. So when she's sitting back on her heels here, this is traditional, sit back on her heels, traditional full guard from here. Very effective, can keep you safe, but very hard to move, very hard to set up submissions or sweeps from this position. So in the first position of the rubber guard, I bring my leg up to replace my left hand. I'm controlling my leg up here, so now I have a free hand to make things happen. My right leg can be leg curled over her body to prevent her from backing out, or my right foot could be on the hip to minimize stacking her crushing me. Or I could cross my feet up here to keep her from posturing up. So this right leg is constantly keeping her in check and keeping her posture controlled. So we could be here, here, or here. Once we establish this control, and we might even have to use both hands here. You might have to do this. You might have to do this. Your opponent might be a strong beast, all right? So the goal is to be able to control someone like this, where you can use this foot on the hip and you're constantly squeezing. At this point, I want this hand on the mat. So the way I get this hand on the mat is by going around her elbow, under, through. This move is called the zombie. And as I reach for the sky, now that hand's on the mat. Now it can't touch me. It can't punch me. It couldn't punch me here either. But now, even more so, it's out of the mix. And I need it over there to transition to the omoplata position, which is what we're trying to get her with. We're trying to get her in a shoulder lock. So once we're here, the next move is to secure her posture here. This is called the double bag here, because I'm gonna let go of this ankle. I don't wanna let go of this ankle unless I have her posture control still with the other leg. So I let go of this arm. Now my forearm's on the other side of her neck, and I rehook the ankle in the same spot. Now, once I'm here, I can let go of this bottom foot, bring this foot over and in front of her face, and we push off, and this will blast us into a position called Jiu-claw here. Bam. Still, she can't hit me. She's under total control. She can try to posture up. She can try to posture up. And I'm gonna ice pick her back down. Or if I don't have control of her body here, she can roll over her right shoulder and get on top. Bam, now I gotta start all over. So when we transition the Jiu-claw, we must control her body the whole time. So again, we establish control here. We're in mission control. Zombie. Double bag. Clear the neck. Boom. And this move here is called the Kung Fu move. We're bringing the foot over, elbow goes over the toes, and then bam, we push that foot against her face, transitioning here. I control the wrist with my right hand, block her body so she can't roll, and get on top of her. If she does try to roll, if she rolls, she's gonna bring me up with her because I'm clinched. She's gonna bring me up with her here because I'm holding on to her legs, and then we push her out of the way, right into side control. So that escape is legitimate, but if I hold on to her and slow her roll down, not only will her roll be slowed down, but she'll pick me up, and I end up in this dominant position, twister side control. From here, we can set up the twister, very complex system here that would take an hour to explain, or we can go right to the mount, which is just as juicy. I like to go to the mount from this position by grabbing my toes and pulling it to the inside here. Very hard to block. She's trying to block. But if you have the flexibility, you can bring your foot in, and then we slide right into the mount. And now it's a whole different ball game. We can strike, or we can move to submit here.
Now let's do it in full speed.